This video lesson is on Pareto Optimality. Pareto Optimality is a situation where reallocation of resources will not make a person better off without making another person worse off. Pareto Optimality was named after Vilfredo Pareto, an Italian with wide knowledge in engineering, economics, sociology, political science and philosophy. Pareto optimality is one of the concepts that can be shown on the production possibility curve, the PPC. For example, point A on the PPC indicates Pareto optimality, because if there is a movement to point B, more industrial products will be produced while fewer agricultural products will be produced. In other words, it is impossible to produce more industrial products without producing less of agricultural products. The quantity of industrial products increases from 1,000 units to 1,200 units, while the quantity of agricultural products reduces from 800 units to 500 units. For the points within the PPC, it is possible to increase the quantity of one product without reducing the quantity of the other. They are said to be Pareto inefficient. There can be a reallocation such that at least one person is better off without making anyone worse off. This reallocation is known as Pareto improvement. For example, the movement from point C to point D or from point C to point E is Pareto improvement, as the amount of one product rises without reducing the amount of the other product. From point C to D, the quantity of industrial products increases from 400 to 700 while the quantity of agricultural products does not reduce. It is 250. Similarly, from point C to point E, industrial products increase from 400 to 600 and agricultural products increase from 250 to 700. Both increase in quantity without a reduction in either of them. Points A and B on the PPC are Pareto efficient, as it is impossible to produce more of one product without producing less of the other product. Let us consider another example of Pareto improvement. The first table shows the initial allocation of goods among 4 consumers. The second table shows the quantity each consumer has after reallocation. 2 consumers, Samson and Dave, are better off after reallocation as they have more goods than before. Samson now has 22 instead of 20 while Dave has 21 instead of 20. The quantities possessed by the other 2 consumers, Latte and Ruth, remain the same. Therefore, at least one person is better off, but none is worse off. This is Pareto improvement. Let us consider one more example. After reallocation, Ruth has fewer goods. She has 12 units instead of 14. Latte and Dave have more goods while Samson has the same amount of goods. The reallocation, in this case, is not a Pareto improvement as one person is worse off, that person is Ruth.